Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our Monday week messages and game that we're playing today. Thank you so much for being here. Hope you all had a wonderful weekend. Hope it was relaxing for you. If you've been watching the World Cup, I hope your team is winning. And yeah, that's all I got to say. Good morning to you, Elsie and Yue, thank you for being here. Hope you guys are doing okay. The tarot poll is up. We have two decks listed, or you can just select I'm tired of this grandpa and we can pick at random. But the two decks that we have to work with are the Botanica Tarot, looks like this. Very square. You've probably seen it before. And also the Houseplant Tarot. I'm not sure which one of these you guys have actually seen or not seen, but either one is good. I thought I'd switch it up this morning, which deck we're using. Again, there's no particular choice. It's just they are both cute. Yes, Elsie, I completely agree. They're both very cute. I do need some practice with Botanica, so if we end up doing Botanica, it'd be good practice for me. And also, if we use the Houseplant Tarot, it'd be great practice because I also haven't used this deck in quite some time. So it'd be a nice time for me to reconnect with these decks and kind of rebuild my relationship with them. So how was everybody's weekend? What have we been up to? This past weekend I didn't really get up to much of anything. I kind of just relaxed. I tried to do my best relaxation and just eat good food and spend time with the people that I love and just try to nurture myself. I am a Cancer moon, so I find a lot of nurturing in doing things like eating good food and spending time with the people I care about and just journaling and trying to just come back to myself a little bit. I didn't stream yesterday mostly because I had not slept. It was not a illness or anything. I just literally was too tired to be a person. So I appreciate when you guys are patient with me. Thank you for not getting fussy about me not streaming yesterday. I appreciate the community that I have, so thank you guys. And yeah, they are new decks. Not new for me. I've had these decks for actually, this deck I've had before I had any other tarot deck. I remember wanting to learn tarot and saying to myself, I want to learn tarot, but part of my issue is I know you either get gifted a tarot deck or you uh need to just have yourself guided to one, like see one that's guiding you to buying it. And I couldn't find a tarot deck I really felt connected with until one day my partner's sister was like, "Hey, I found this artist who's doing a tarot deck." And I hadn't said anything to her. Um, and she was like, "I found this tarot deck and it's beautiful because it's botany and it's a Kickstarter, so you send a certain amount of money and they send you the deck anyway." I don't know where you can purchase this deck right now, but I do know that it's from a Kickstarter. And so one of my issues with this deck was I didn't know anything about tarot, so connecting with it was super difficult for me. So it was nice to kind of not only feel intrigued to learn something, but be so out of my depth to really not understand this one. I still might have to look at the booklet while we're using this one. That's how hard it is to read this one for me personally. It was pretty good. My Bobo siren ended up being sad. Oh, I have not played that yet. I am going to play it eventually. I don't know what you're talking about, but I trust that Cyrene will be okay. Is it Cyrene or Cyrene? Either way. I'm gonna say Cyrene because my brain is very Cyrene and Alicia pilled from HSR and HA3. Okay, so judging based off of the poll that we have, where is it? It looks like Botanica is winning by a landslide, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get started on cleansing it. I don't think it's gonna be Cylian? Okay. That's okay. It's okay. She'll be fine. We'll all be okay. Okay. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get to cleansing. I'm going to show off the deck as I'm cleansing it. Let's switch over real quick. So this is the Botanica Tarot. This is the front of the deck box. It slides out here and it has the booklet on top. I have lost this booklet a number of times. I don't even want to tell you how many times I've lost the booklet to this deck. And the reason that losing the deck booklet is really, really bad is because it's going to give you hints as to what is going on, not just in the meanings of the cards, but a lot of them work off of symbols. You'll see the deck in a second, but this is like the major arcana going into the minor arcana, and it's got like all the meanings of both the regular divinatory and also the reverse meanings. And it also tells you a bit about the plant that's being associated with it in case you need more clues as to what the card is saying. So, for example, the page that we open to is the Ace of Swords, divinatory, pure, unbending idealism, victory, achieving a true inner and outer peace of oneself, the power to love strongly. The reverse meaning, the power to hate strongly, tyranny, conquest, and self destruction. So, I don't really disagree with that meaning. I actually think it's kind of a good meaning because the aces kind of are just not a power that we lack that we're getting renewed, but a new idea in ways that we perceive that notion. So, for example, we have good ideas. The Ace of Swords is a reminder of that. We're very inspirational people, but I think sometimes we forget that. And sometimes the Ace of Swords is just a reminder of our capabilities. And it can be about the power that you wield in a literal sense, but it can also be about your mental strength and what you're capable of in that regard. I'm going to pull out the deck in a second, but I want to read what the herbs are mentioning here. So for the Ace of Swords, for example, we're just going to use that as an example since we're open here. An herb named from the Latin salvare, which means in good health, and forms the roots for to save and to heal. Its smoke is often used to purify an area of negative energies. The sword is a Roman gladius. So in some of the cards, there will also be physical things like coins or crowns or things like that. We open up the deck box and see that on the bottom of the deck is the Page of Wands. It's very like symbolic stuff here. Cut the deck and look in the middle, and we have a flower here. I believe that this symbol is the Empress, I want to say. But we can just go here to our key, our legend, if you will, and look for the Empress. Nope, it's not the Empress, because the Empress has the star. Oh, sorry, that's the Magician. My bad. I can't read. It is okay. It's the Hierophant, actually. The Hierophant is a respected teacher, guiding hand, spiritual enlightenment. The Hierophant represents the balance between the conscious and unconscious minds. Often a symbol of a religious leader, this card represents authority, but commands respect through guidance. Roses have long been a symbol of monarchy as well as marriage between power and faith. So, right. Makes sense. So the Botanica stuff definitely connects with the cards. I like this deck because shiny. Look at that. Easy to shuffle. Easy to shuffle that way, but also easy to just... But a little slippery. So if I drop it, it's not my fault. Okay. So let's go ahead and get into our messages for our message for Monday. Take what resonates. I can't say that enough. Sometimes these messages are pinpoints for myself to help the collective in general, or they're helping all of us collectively at the same time. Whatever this message is for you, I'm hoping that it's helping you through whatever you're dealing with currently and to help you ground today what you can instill for the rest of the week. Yes, Twitch polls let me know. Botanica won by a landslide. We had 3 votes, 0 on none of the other votes. That's crazy. So, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to leave the booklet out of the deck box because I'm definitely going to need it with the symbolism because I'm still not connected with it because I don't practice enough with this. It gets frustrating at times, but maybe it's just teaching me more patience. All right. For this week's message, actually. What is the message we need to hear for this week? July 20th. It's already the end of the month. What's the message for this week? The first card we have here is the Two of Cups. Oh my goodness. That happens sometimes. Sometimes our messages are a bit scattered like ourselves. So I'm going to put this card down here and look at these two. I get that this is not going to be a spread so much as it's going to be just a mess, given that we have like several cards here that just kind of came out. So I'm wondering if this one's the Wheel of Fortune here. Thank you, Florine, for this streak, by the way. So I'm getting sort of that because this is the Wheel of Fortune, this one is the, let's look together. Justice. We have the Two of Cups, the Eight of Swords, Justice, the Wheel of Fortune, King of Cups, Ten of Swords, Seven of Swords. It's not really giving perfectionism or that you are pushing a sort of perfectionism. We have the Ten of Pentacles on the bottom and the Tower on the top. I think sometimes it's really important that you recognize that what you feel is not being recognized within you is because you're unable to produce a system for yourself where you feel safe in that aspect of yourself, where I wouldn't say that it's clear as day to other people, the things that you try to hide from others or that you're trying to hide from others. I get it more that like there's just some like sense of like not even insecurity, just something that's been on your mind you're not quite saying or bringing up because you've cast aside its relevance because everything else is working sort of like you're just kind of like, well, this isn't relevant right now because everything I'm doing right now seems to be more relevant, and I guess I'll just leave this on the back burner, but it's going to keep kind of coming up for you. And I'm not getting the sense that this is any particular bad thing. I just feel like you kind of forget that you have the space for this thing that you keep forgetting or leaving behind or thinking that you're leaving behind. I feel like we got a message like this a couple weeks ago, but I don't get like it's a unfinished project or unfinished something. I feel like it's more of an intimate conversation or maybe something that you're being vulnerable about, but not quite as vulnerable as you might want to be. And so you're saying all the right things and you're doing all the right things to show how you feel, but you're not being as like, you're not putting all of your suffering out there to let people know just what you're going through. You're being very, it feels like you're being demure about it on purpose. Almost to kind of like make people think that you'll still be functioning just fine, when in actuality, there's like a crash out on the horizon. Um, I don't want to say like you are missing something, or this is kind of giving me the Four of Swords. It's kind of giving me like it's kind of giving me like you've already kind of said your piece, right? So if you can think of a situation in your life where you've already said to a person what you needed to say, you've already made the discussions that you need to make. I feel as though your one issue right now is that you were maybe expecting something to happen because of it, or you're expecting to feel better because of it, and you don't. And whatever relief or whatever tension you're still feeling from this has felt made you feel like maybe there's no room for this kind of tension in your life when there absolutely is. So if there is something that's been kind of on your mind and you're not prioritizing talking about it or bringing it to the forefront and dealing with it more openly, there is space for you to do that. You might be in the mindset that there isn't space for you to work on it, but there is, because you do have uh caring hearts around you that want you to open up about these things. Whatever it is, I don't really think that you're hiding it on purpose or that you are purposely putting away this information, but I think it's more so of a, well, this isn't the priority right now. But just because it isn't the priority for right now doesn't mean it's not still bugging you. You can bring it up even if it's not like it's a safe space, in the space that you're wanting to bring it. And maybe you're having a hard time wondering how other people are going to interpret it, how other people are going to handle it, but it's also like you do still have to be vulnerable and have these conversations, or people are not going to see all of you. They're just going to see a version of you that you are crafting, or just a version of you that doesn't really feel safe with being honest. And why don't you feel safe with being honest about what's going on? I wouldn't get like too caught up in the terms of honesty or hiding things. I don't really get the feeling that you're hiding anything severe or that it's like holding back anything. I think it's just some things have taken priority in your life and you're having a hard time re-regulating what is taking priority and what isn't. But everything just kind of falls into place is what I'm getting from this message. It will fall into place in due time. I think you just have to tough it out for a little bit, but toughing it out doesn't mean keeping it all to yourself. Make sure there are people that you can talk to, or at least talk to people that you feel safe around. If you feel like you don't have the capacity to have these conversations right now, it's not because of them, it's actually maybe because of you, maybe being too caught up in what's going on and needing to kind of take time to disconnect and reconnect when you're ready, but also recognizing that that's not necessarily isolation, it's just mentally preparing for a conversation so you're not always isolated, because something is keeping you from feeling like you can quite honestly like it feels like a vicious cycle of something you're just not bringing up and needs to be brought up and needs to be brought to the forefront of a conversation that you need to have, or some sort of, maybe it's not a conversation of intimacy between two people, or just it's a conversation of I'm tired of this not being talked about. I think we need to talk about it so it's out on the table and we can deal with it as it's needed, but I'm not going to keep it to myself anymore, that sort of idea. But whatever that is for you, I'm not getting that you're in an unsafe space. I think that you've just been in the cyclical energies of what's going on. Things have been balanced out pretty well, and you're just a little bit worried about it tipping the scales. But there's no scales to be tipped. I feel like you're just, I think because the weight of whatever it is of you dealing with it by yourself has made it feel like it's a much worse thing than it actually is. Not to dismiss how you feel or to infantilize or make small of anything that you're feeling, but oftentimes we deal with things alone for so long that we don't know how to explain it in a way that helps us see what it actually is until we say it to somebody else. And I'm getting a sense I need to stop right there. That's the message. But if there's more throughout our gameplay today, I'll let you know. But that is what I get from that. Sort of like a, if you don't think you have the time to talk about something right now, it's actually a perfect time. Right now is the perfect time to say what's been on your mind that you've been feeling like has been left out of a conversation, or uh maybe someone that you really care about and you're feeling like maybe you misjudged them or they misjudged you, or just basically having open and vulnerable conversations, because you never know what can come from it. And also, if you're constantly in a position or a relationship where you're constantly questioning where you stand with a person or how you feel about a person or how they feel about you, it can weigh on whatever relationship you have with them. We good? Okay. The fan. It is there. It is hot. Okay, so that is the message. If there's something on your mind that you've been putting off on the back burner because you've been really caught up in other things, now's a good time to start laying out the groundwork of talking about it and integrating so you're not really forgetting to talk about things, forgetting to do things. Let it all out. Um, Whoever you have to talk to about it is likely the safest space for you to do that. But honoring that conversation, or whatever's been on your mind, if you're a little bit worried about how the other person's going to take it, I feel like they kind of already know or noticed that there has been something bugging you, and they're likely going to ask you. Be honest with them. Don't lie to them. Just be open and honest about what's been bugging you. If it feels like you don't want to have that conversation with them just yet, you do need to work that out as to why, but I don't think there's anything really strenuous about it. This matches the conversation my sister and I had this morning when she called. Nice. I like that. I like that it resonates with you. I feel it resonates with me a little bit because recently Luna and I had a conversation about a past person in our lives I've been thinking about a lot lately. And I hadn't really brought it up with her because I kind of just felt like because she and I have our history with this person very much together and separately. She's known this person since they were like 13 years old. Luna's 36 now. Um, and I've known this person since I was like in my 20s and I'm 36 now. Like it's a different time and definitely different experiences that we've had with this person, but they've been on my mind a lot. And I've always felt like, well, it's not a priority because this person is not in our lives right now. So me thinking about them constantly and missing them constantly is not really important to the conversation right now because we got current things going on. But yesterday she asked me like what's been on my mind, if I've been okay, and we just had a really long talk about like kind of everything that's gone on this year and like friendships that we've had and lost and just kind of having this like open discussion about I wanted to say something, but it didn't feel like it was a priority at the time, or it feels like this really doesn't matter right now. But the thing that it kept pushing at me to talk to her about it means that it was important. So, if it doesn't feel important right now to talk about, all the more reason to just get it out of your system because it's going to kind of continue to fester and make it harder for you to feel like you're in sync with what you're doing on a day-to-day basis. So just be open and honest about it. If you don't feel ready to talk about it, it's not because you're a dishonest person. It's just because sometimes you need more time to think about it, but don't think yourself into a tizzy that you can't talk about it anymore because that's kind of what this message is saying. Like you can take your time away, but you need to come around and say something. Okay. So, how are we feeling about that? I'm not feeling any particular way other than it resonates but also doesn't. It's weird. It resonates a little bit, but like it doesn't really sit with me that it is a message for me. It feels more like a message just in general and it will sit with you and fit for you however you need it. Yes, honestly, is always the best for good or difficult times. Thank you. I think it was a nice message too. I think sometimes it's okay to just say things, not necessarily blurt things out, but just be like, hey, like, this has been on my mind. And I haven't felt the need to say anything, but I think it's time that we start talking about this, either again or for the first time. So, today we are going to be playing a game called Palworld. I'm not going to get into it right this second. I'm going to wait a little bit. But the game is currently, how much is this game? I forgot. So good at this. I'm so smart. Palworld is retail at $29.99 on the Steam store. It is currently 30% off until July 23rd for $20.99, so that's $9 knocked off. You can also get a bundle of it with the game called Windrose. I don't know what Windrose is, but it's there. There's a bundle for it. Palworld is the game that everyone's been seeing for years now where they're like, is this Pokemon? Is this Pokemon with guns? It is. It absolutely is that. I don't have... It's a pirate game? Okay. Maybe I'll check it out one time. Or 2 times. Alright. So let's go ahead and get this game set up for stream. I did test the audio already, so if the audio doesn't work all of a sudden, not my fault. I tested it already. Man, I'm trying to think of where that specific message might hit for me, realistically speaking. And I can't think of any. I cannot think of anything. I have to do settings for my new world that I'm doing. Because when you die, you drop things. I don't want drops. Unfortunately, I want to cheat a little bit. I don't want to be like Minecraft. You know? So for this file, I will not be doing multiplayer functions because this is my stream file. Now, if you are watching this to get the free stuff off Twitch or whatever you're watching for, thank you for watching, but this is not going to be a multiplayer file. So I'm just letting you know that. Finish up world start game. Yeah, let's switch over. Let's do that. Let's do that before I keep yapping some more and forget, because that has happened before. So this is Palworld. You guys have probably seen a lot of clips of this. It's Pokemon, but it's not. So if I accidentally say Pokemon, I'm sorry. They're called your pals. And I have a friend that calls me Val Pal, so I'm just like, this is very funny. Alright, so obviously my name is Val, so we're gonna keep that. And my default is... Okay, let's do some changes here. Now, I'd like you guys to see the beauty that is the torso editing. So this is the basic, like, look of your character, right? I don't get what those hands are doing. They scare me a little bit. But this is max torso. Okay? We don't body shame in this house. But I just have to ask, what? And this is minimum torso size. We have arm size and leg size. Listen, we don't body shame in here. I'm just a little confused on where they got the portion ideas from, because the proportions of the body types scare me a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a tiny bit. You can have all kinds of face. I can look like a Chad if I really want to. I can do a couple different things with the eyeballs. Make them glowy, you know. Make them have hearts. I like the hearts, actually. And we're gonna do... We can't do heterochromia, or I'd have her look like Val, but my Vera on Final Fantasy XIV. You can't do heterochromia, and Val has heterochromia, so... It is what it is. But we will be doing, The eyes are adorable, thank you. We're gonna do, like, purple hair. Because why not? We'll just do all purple. We like purple here. Or I can do, like, Bulma color. The hair types, I think, are good. Have decent variety, but I'm a little bit confused on this. But you know what? It is what it is. Alright. I'll do this ponytail. It's cute. Alright. Not a lot of choices with the customization of the game. I'm a little bit disappointed with it, but it's fine. Because I don't think people are really coming into Palworld to be like, I want to make my character look exactly like me. they're coming in here to play with the pals, not the person. So it makes sense to me. Um, no other words to say than that. Uh, but that's what we're working with. That's our pal. That's our pal. That's our person who will collect the pals. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. The towers are the key. So this is your starting point. Welcome to Palworld. Activate the Great Eagle statue. So this is where you start, and most of the time you will instinctively run forward. If you start this game, run behind you before you do anything else. Go behind you. Go behind you. Explore a bit. Hold shift to run. You do have a stamina bar. But you do collect these like items off the field sometimes. You found a note from another adventurer. You can check their journeys from the options screen. And then you find chests in the wild as well. This one has some EXP and some souls. Okay. I know what those do. Can I not use this on myself? It's for pals only. Okay. I do that. I don't have any pals yet because I'm a naked island explorer. Naked Island Explorer. That's my new name. Ah, beautiful. I'm not gonna lie, when I first played this, I was like, this is giving a little bit of Genshin. So, very similarly to, like, Minecraft and things like that, you find items, you craft items, etc. Now I unlocked my first fast travel, my first technology point. I go here. I'm gonna unlock, well, they have these unlocked already. I'm gonna unlock a PAL box first. The PAL box is our indicator of where we store all of our pals. Look at him. He's just staring at me. We can collect our pals in the PAL box, but we can also expand our base that way. I'm gonna look for a decent place to put my base at because the beginning areas are kind of weird. Chonky looking. Anyways, I gotta talk to this person. You shipwrecked? It's been a while since I've seen anyone who wasn't reeking of Pal. I was part of the scouting party, tasked with bringing back information about this unknown island to our homeland. This island is hell on earth. Everyone else is already gone, all of them snuffed out by ferocious pals. Hey you, hand me that device over there. And then they're going to, this person, she's gonna put something on my device. I think. Probably. It sounds about right. Survival guide. If it helps even one person, then well, our sacrifices would have been for nothing. There are more than a few entries in there that are essential for survival here, so try to make good use of them while you can. Once you've got those sorted, excuse me, let's see. Ah, there's a settlement just a short ways ahead. You should go there and see if they can help you. Be careful out there. So I think what's funny about them saying, like, there is a settlement, it's, you have to walk for a long while before you find it. So I'm just like, what do you mean a short while from here? Chickapee! Katiba. Not to be confused with Sativa. And we've got a Limbo, I think its name is. So I can start my settlement pretty much anywhere. But I want to collect some stuff first because you need very basics like wood and like stone and stuff like that. And just like in Minecraft, you don't have any tools right away, so you have to like start punching stuff. I know, he's very woolly. Oh, what's that over there? That's a big boy. Hey, big boy. I would imagine it does hurt, yes. I can't imagine it not hurting, is what I mean. I kind of want to go down there, but I feel like I'm going to die if I just jump right down. You know what I'm saying? They do, I do believe they let you name them, yes. Okay, so I think it would just be wise if I just kind of continue going down this way. So I think it just wants me to keep exploring until I get to points of interest. So these blue crystals have what's called palladium fragments, or palladium fragments, I mean. And they are used to build a PAL box, as well as the PAL spheres that you use to capture the PALs in. Ooh, a chest. Nice. Ooh, some free PAL spheres. Nice. I like free stuff. I have to use my stat points. So just as a warning to anyone who doesn't like to hear about animals getting injured, so you do have to lower their HP. You can do that multiple ways. Sometimes I like to just take the risk of just straight throwing the ball right at them and seeing if I get a good chance of just capturing them outright. If they're not running away from me too fast. Maybe. Like that. Try to catch them off guard. Yay! See, you catch them off guard, it works more effectively than not doing that. Because I don't want to have to hurt anybody. They're pals. They're my pals. I don't want to hurt them. So that's my first pal. It is a sheep. There are some areas you can go to where pals will have been captured by bad guys, and when you free them, they immediately go into your spheres because they decide they like you because you rescued them. It's kind of weird to me, but free pals. Get back here. You're level 1. I can capture you really easy. God damn it. Are you serious? Oh, wait, free one. I'm a bad throw, so that's not really helping things. Man, this guy booking it. Oh, shit. He's trying to fight me. Oh, Jesus. Get wrecked. Anyways, I ran out of pal spheres, so my sheep had to kick its ass. Yeah, he's a zesty one. Yay, berries. Woohoo, berries. Alright, let me level up my, my stats then, because I'm definitely leveling up too fast. Well, not too fast, but you know. Alright, so, Pal Sphere, definitely Campfire, definitely. A wooden chest, definitely. A repair bench, definitely. Wooden structure. Pal dressing facility, for sure. Just unlock everything. And a bed. Nice. Alright. Gotta keep going. Yeah, a lot of this is very similar to Minecraft. You just kind of gather and, you gather items, you collect stuff, and then you build your settlement. That's about it. And of course you get, like, a quest line. Minecraft doesn't really have a quest line, which is disappointing, but, you know, maybe in the future they'll have one. They don't need to have one necessarily, but it would be nice if they had one, you know? Chicken, please. Damn. He's not happy with me because I tried to capture him. Jesus. I did not make friends with chickens today. What am I, Link from The Legend of Zelda? Oh, they drop eggs and chicken when they die. Nice. Enhance stats. I will enhance my work speed. Trust me, I'm gonna need it. Sonic the Hedgehog? Big fan. I love Sonic the Hedgehog. A Pal Sphere. This lady got a gun. When you faint, you'll drop some of the items you were carrying, but a pillar of light will mark the spot, so you can easily find them. You can pick up your items by touching any part of the pillar. If you use a flying pal to reach it from above, you can safely retrieve them. Keep that in mind. Okies. Oh yeah. Oh, there's one swimming over there. Nice. Alright, let's go this way. Pick this up. These are going to be useful later to helping us level up our pals. You can find them in the forests. They're pretty much everywhere you can find them. It's really not about where you find them, it's you just have to look, basically. Look around, find them, etc. Ugh. Alright. We do need to find a place to settle. Because I don't think it would be a good idea to not have a place to settle. What's that? An egg? An egg? Let's go. I do have to build... Ooh, electric egg. Nice. I don't think we found an electric egg yet on my file with Luna. So I have to let Luna know that I found an electric egg. These are dungeons. I don't think I'm ready to do a dungeon just yet, because I don't really have any weapons or anything. But what I'm curious about is this giant, like, skeleton because you can see it on your map for like, even if you're like in the distance somewhere else, you will see a giant skeleton on your map because that thing is huge. And I've been wanting to explore it, and I'm kind of being ballsy by doing it now, but it's fine. If something kills me, no, it didn't. Ooh, a chest. Bread and a schematic. Cloth outfit. Nice. Good to know. You can get schematics to build stuff early on. And then you just walk. You just climb. This is reminding me of Monster Hunter with the amount of like giant egg. Giant monsters you can climb onto and get like ores from. Common egg. Well, I don't want it then. What's this? Marine Echo Bone. What does that do? It's a key item. A mysterious bone fragment. If you listen closely, a faint sound can be heard. Well, I know for later, whatever the hell that is. Alright. Fucking now what? This is not a good place to build my base, if you were wondering why I'm not building it here. You kind of need a lot of flat land to be building bases and stuff. Alright, we do have some food, so I'm gonna have her eat. Good. Okay. Because there is a hunger bar, and it's pretty annoying, because why would you do this to me? Oh, you're cute. What are you? Are you a bunny? Alright, well, I know what I'm doing. Are we serious? God damn it. Well, I know where to find them now, so that's good. Unless I find another ball and can capture one in the next 5 minutes. I don't think so, but... This is actually not a bad place to put a base. But, I'm gonna have to say no to that. It's just like Minecraft all over again. We're gonna be real picky about where we're putting stuff. Ooh, some arrows and some dog coins. Yes, there's such thing as dog coins. It's kind of funny to me. Not crypto, but, you know, you trade them for stuff. I actually think the settlement's near this area. Yeah, it's back that way. Why not just run straight to the settlement? Why not? Look at the cows. Please look at the cows. The cows are my favorite part. Their names are Mozzarina. So cute. Anyways. Very good. Very good. Alright, so for putting a settlement down. Yeah, they're having a spa date. So when you place a settlement down, one of the things you can do on that settlement is have your pals do like farming work. They can do farm work, they can mine for stuff, they can gather at tree spots, but they do a lot of hard work and they'll do it without you asking them to. But the only thing they really need from you is to make sure that they have some sort of place to decompress. So the hot tub is for them so they can decompress. It's pretty nice. Oh, I hurt myself. That's okay. I be doing that sometimes. So the spa is there for them to have a literal spa day and relax. So there is a Team Rocket sort of like bad guy situation happening in this game. They're called the Syndicate. I'm not quite clear on what their goal is. I'm just gonna kind of assume they're here to take over, take power over the lands, stuff like that. During my playthrough with Luna, I discovered that you can capture the Syndicate thugs and put them on your map as like helpers, and they go in the ball and everything. It's considered immoral to do so, but you can do that. And I'm not gonna say anything beyond that. I find it disturbing, but it does exist. You can do it. Oh, there's some stuff coming after me. That's cool. Too bad I'm going this way. We also have an ad break in 5 minutes, so I'm out of here. I also really need to find a place to put my settlement down because ooh, a frag grenade. That sounds awesome. And that's what frag grenade does. Sorry, little guy. They're not dead, they're just passed out. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. There's actually a pretty good space to have my area, so I might actually just put it here. So let's do that. Okay, base upgrade. What do we got? Okay, we're gonna put some stuff in a storage. The thing I like a lot about this game is for like storage, I can just say let's do some chest settings. We're gonna uncheck all of these and just put this as a wood chest. Oh shit, I'm cold. I needs a campfire. Nice. Alright. I'm gonna craft some more pal spheres. About 20 should be good for now. More than good, probably. All right. Made those. We have a lot of eggs. Oh my god. It says we need eggs. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna actually see about what else I can unlock. Because I need to make a straw pal bed for my pals when, you know. Okay. What are you crafting, little guy? Oh, you want to craft stuff. That's what it is. There you go. Base upgrade. Can we base upgrade yet? Almost. Deploy a pal to work in the base. You know what? Let's do that first. You can just have them set out, or you can just put them in your box. And then deploy them here. And we are in an ad break, so let me go ahead and be right back. Alright, what did we do with our ads? Are they done? I have a feeling they are. Welcome back. So, right now, it says I'm hungry, so let's go ahead and eat some food. Alright. Cloth is done. Let's go ahead and make that pal bed. I think I can do that. Yeah. Or not. I need more fiber, more wood. So, with that in mind, I'm gonna go ahead and make my axe. Instantly like, oh. And then I'm gonna get more wood and more stone. Well, this is for wood, not stone. But it'll help me get my pickaxe. Thank you. Alright. And now I should have enough for the bed. Okay. Just gonna put one right there. Alright, so she has a bed now. Oh, I'm on fire. That's what happened. There we go. Now I'm not on fire. She's building her own bed. Isn't that nice? Upgrade the base. Okay. And now make a stone pickaxe. Oh wait, I have to pick it up. Ah ha ha, silly me. Girlie, you are struggling. Oh, I can sleep on this? Alright, I didn't know that. I didn't know I could sleep on the pal beds, but I guess I can. Good to know. Good to know. Okay. Wants me to build a shoddy bed, but I don't have enough wool for that. And I can only get more wool from leveling my technology points, because there is going to be a unlock for that later. Okay, so okay, let's see about that repair bench, actually. I need more wood for it. Okay, good, good, good. Something I can get a very easily attainable item, which is wood, because it's all around me. Okay. This sheep is so cute. Adorable. Very good. Very good, very good. Alright, we did the repair bench. You just have to build a bed now. Which means, I need more wool. which is going to be a bit of a problem because I don't have any sheep near me except the one I caught. Ooh, I leveled up. Okay. Unused stat points. Easy. Let's put that into weights. And then technology points. Let's do a feed box, a berry plantation, a ranch, and we'll leave the parachute at the end because we have to do that for a quest. Alright, so storage. Okay, so okay, I'll have to get more wood then. For the ranch, because the ranch is how we'll get more wool. Probably. Bah. The sheep says bah. Did you guys know that? Okay. Almost. Very close, very close. Just like Minecraft. Kinda. Exactly, you get it. Botanist and miner. Can be two things. I like that the pals will help you. I mean, look at her go. She's working so hard. Right? She's like, yeah. I need to put up more stuff so she can relax between work. Yeah, done. And now she can graze. Because she's a sheep. And it'll be her little area to graze. And I can put the cows over here. I think I could put the chickens here too. Right? And then this is how we'll get more wool. Because she'll drop wool as she grazes and relaxes and does her thing. So there's that. We got that figured out. Okay. What are we missing for our base upgrade? Build a shoddy bed. Well, problem with that is we would need a shoddy bed. Let's go ahead and put the food here. And she'll help build that too. That's so nice. It's a special type of chest. It's only going to be able to fit food in it. So I'm going to put the berries in here. Because I don't really like to eat berries. If I can help it. I should probably also put up a berry farm, right? Yeah, that probably sounds good. I'll probably just put the one berry plantation if I'm being honest with you, because I don't see a need to put more than one. And that way I can plant berries, grow more berries, because I have the seeds for it. I just don't have a berry plant near me, so I can continuously get berries this way. Food resources, yay! And now I water. I do not have a water pal yet, or they would help me with this. Grass pals will help you with the planting, stuff like that. Hell yeah. Potatoes. I love a potato. You can do anything with it. Absolutely. Get those Rally's fries. Okay. Can I level anything right now? No. Has she dropped any wool yet? Probably not. No. Okay. Okay. I think I'm gonna get more of this ore. Raining down crispy fries from them skies. Sounds awesome. Okay, what is next? I think the next thing I'm gonna want to do is go get some food sources. Now, here's the thing. The food sources are actually pretty close by because I can kill those boars for their meat. But unfortunately that also means I'd have to kill some pals. Don't look if this kind of thing upsets you. But I need to eat, bro. Where are those piggies at? They're back that way, right? Are there no food sources? No. It's okay. We'll figure it out. Did the food sources all kill themselves? Because that would have been a lot funnier to have realized. Oh, some wool. Nice. Let's go down this way. Oh, piggy found. Multiple piggies found. Damn, that hits for nothing. That doesn't do anything. That's very low damage. Jesus Christ. Ooh, I got pork anyway. Okay. Oh my god, that Clovey's getting his ass kicked. Oh, I'm killing that Clovey first. Oops. Sorry, Clovey. Are they like natural enemies? What the hell? Okay. Myra sure wants to fucking smoke. What the hell? Jesus Christ. So I don't like this spear. Not a fan. Not a big fan of this spear. But you know what? It was worth trying. Right? I was glitching for their life. Okay, now he can heal. But when he's done healing, I will have an extra worker. Yay! Okay, so I do have to craft a shoddy bed. Do I have enough for that? I do. Ooh. Okay, I do need to build a foundation for it, though. Oops. You're about to see the ugliest house you've ever seen in your life. Okay. I ran out of wood. It's gonna happen. I think a lot of the times these games, the early stages, you're gonna be going through heaps and bounds of wood and stone. So you kind of get used to, I'm probably gonna have to be, you know, gathering at the trees for a long time. You're gonna be doing the same stuff for a while, so. Hey, buddy. Oh, you did. That's why. Guess let you heal up first. Jesus Christ. Oh, are you coming to help your buddy? That's so nice. I'm being weighed down by my coolness. What's she doing? This is how she harvests. This is what real harvesting looks like. Real gamer vibes, you know? Nice. Okay. Back to building. Alright, for now, I'm gonna build a secondary chest for stone only. Oh, look at her helping. She's so cute. There we go. And then I'm gonna put all my rocks in there. All 22 of them. There we go. Okay. Cannot use a bed without a roof. Well, fuck you. Oh, look at her sleeping. She's so cute. Nice. Upgrade. Straw beds. Alright. There we go. Put some clothes on. Thank you for the hydrate reminder, Luna. Please also hydrate. Awesome. No more getting cold. I think. Maybe. Alright. Gonna start putting a roof on here. Except I have no wood. So that's kind of a problem. Let's fix that problem. What do you mean it's damaged? God damn it. I have to fix it. Oh, repair all. Let's do that. Easy. There we go. Okay. So, since you're healed up, you can come outside. Or you're not very healed up, but hopefully you will heal after you sleep. Oh, you're so cute. Super cute. So I waited a bit longer to find a base, which means I had more to start with because I had leveled up a little faster. I gathered a lot before I set up a base. I got a bunch of EXP first, and then I gathered, one pig, one sheep on my base, so it's coming along, it's coming along. Different location, too. I think the view's a little different, but it's nice. Nothing really that different so far. Let's see. I think our best bet right now is to try and make... Yeah, it's not really different biomes so much as it's just areas with... It is different biomes, but it's not, like, too painful. Like, we found a volcano area, and, well, yeah, I'm answering a really bad way. There are different biomes, however, I haven't noticed a major difference between the biomes, except for the different kinds of pals you can find, and, like, just, the different pals you can find, that's about it. And obviously they look different, but nothing really different in terms of temperature or, difficulty settings. There is, like, a volcanic area, so I'm assuming that's going to be a little bit more heat intensive, since there is a cold and heat feature in this game, but for now I'm not really noticing major differences in the biomes themselves. So yes, they exist, but they don't really, like, function that differently from each other right for now, based on the amount of experience I have in this game. Sorry, that was a really weird way of answering that. But yes, there are biomes. Not big differences, but yes, there are biomes. Anyways, let me finish this roof. Oh my god. Let me finish the roof. Yeah. There is a way you can make them have, like, little outfits and stuff, so definitely be unlocking that later. Okay. Got that done. Cool. The fuck? You just zooming by, huh? Can I catch you? Probably not. Damn. There we go. That took forever. It's just the animations. I don't know why it's really funny to me. Only 10 berries for this one amount of work. Okay, let's hold the water down and get these berries nice and hydrated. Hydration station, if you will. Alright. Let's eat something, because we have that roast pork sitting here. It fills a lot, damn. Alright, let's see what we can do next. I think I have to unlock that first. Okay, it's not till later. Okay. Trying to craft this bow. So we have a long-range weapon, because I wasn't really a fan of the spear. It's not a bad, like, concept. You won't mind the spear. It just didn't really work for me. I'm more of a ranged person. We'll just make that many. 60 is fine. I'm a bad shot, so I don't know how I'm gonna do with 60 arrows, but we'll figure it out. At least it goes fast, you know? Piggy! Hi, Piggy! Why you my house? Why am I hoose? What you doing, little guy? I can lift my pals, by the way. Ah, shit, it's crooked. Alright. What are we doing? Just put this over here somewhere. Put in the back here. And now we can put outfits on our pals. Oh, yes. Why do I do that every time? Okay. Definitely gonna need to get more wood. Uh, so let's go do that. Let's actually, before we do anything, clean up our inventory a little bit, because there's too much stuff in there. Let's be real. Too much stuff. Let's, for now, I'm gonna make sure that this one can hold eggs. Because I think some of the weight is coming from the fact that I'm carrying, like, 3 eggs. Might help a little bit. Inventory boss strikes again. There is a way to manage your weight distribution by just like leveling, putting points into your weight so you can just have those points. But like, my whole issue is, why should I have to sacrifice points I could be putting into, say, like my defense or my attack or my stamina, so that I can just carry more crap? I mean, you do end up carrying a lot of crap in the beginning of the game, don't get me wrong, but, like, that seems excessive. I want to be able to use my points for something else, maybe. You know? Maybe. Let's go in the water. It's actually killing me that I'm in the water. That's funny. Alright. We're gonna eat some berries. And just stand here for like a second. I've seen a lift monk now. I've seen a Vixie. I've seen a Celery. I've seen a Cremis, whatever that is. Seen a Herbal. I've seen a Tiefaunt. I love this guy. His name is Depresso. His name is Depresso. That's that me, Depresso. We also have variations of what you would recognize as, say, like a Vulpix or something. So it's pretty cool. This game does have, like... It does have pals that will remind you of Pokemon. Exactly. But I wouldn't say that it is a Pokemon copy, because it's definitely got its own thing going on. Ah. So you can fracture a bone in this game. Good to know. Scary. Caffeinated and non-caffeinated. But realistically speaking, the Depresso Pal, I almost said Pokemon, I think he has a special skill that's called caffeination or something. Oh, he's hurting me. Oops. Maybe I shouldn't have started this. Oh. Oh no. I'm not very smart. Haha. I was like, uh-oh. I don't think I'm gonna survive this one. I need to do a pal workbench. And I'm gonna do the saddle for the Rushor, so I have an animal I can saddle. What the fuck happened here? What the fuck happened here? What the fuck happened here? Um, 911, I think there was a Moida, if you will. Awkward. Very awkward. I do believe you can go fishing in this game, but I have not yet. So let's do more points in stamina, because that's gonna help us a lot. Excuse me. Is that Krojiro? Yes, it's Krojiro. I love Krojiro. He's really good to have. Yeah, he can put him in a little witch outfit, by the way. Is that the fucking cow? Sorry, I have the worst ADHD, but he has a really good skill. He's just a really strong pal to have. Alright, let's go, guys. I found the cows. Oh, he's level 10. I'm not sure I'll be able to grab him then. Because my Krojiro is only level 4. Holy crap, he took out my Krojiro. I got the cow! Milk pours from this pal like water from an open faucet, regardless of its gender. You shouldn't have told me that. You could have left that to yourself. In fact, I would have preferred that to be kept to yourself. Next time, keep it to yourself. Whoa. My guy wants the smoke. Jesus Christ. When your pals want the smoke. I've been wandering for a while, and I have no idea where the next teleporter is. But there's something down there. Ooh, another Krojiro, too. Nice. Ooh, a chest. Nice. Some medicine. Oh, thank God. Oh, wait, no, that's for something else. Never mind. I can't heal with that. Never mind. Did it work? Another ad? Awesome! I caught a lift monk. gonna die. And then she died. And then my pal revived me. Didn't know that was a thing. Never mind. I didn't know my pal was able to revive me, so that's a good thing to know. Oh, he didn't heal me, he revived me, because there are healer-specific pals. But you know what? It works. It works for me. I am, like, off the deep end. I don't know where I am. Because I haven't been to this spot yet in, any of my other files, so this is pretty interesting. Okay. Let's see if we can heal ourselves. Milk. Nice. Well, I can eat. That's good. Eating's good. Eating's important. Right? This place is nice. Wonder if I'll see anything interesting over here. Find a teleporter, maybe. Oh, there's a lot of, PAL spheres just sitting on the beach there. I'll go pick them up. Are those little slugs? Or seals of some type? Oh, they're cute! Kelpsy? Yay, now we gotta go. Holy. These guys want the smoke. I mean, I have been attacking them, but, you know. I'm not dead yet. We still kicking. We still out here. So far, so good. Oh, look, deer. I can't capture these yet. They're too high level. I was struggling already. I don't need to make myself struggle some more. Look at the cow. He's swimming. How cute. I'll wait till my stamina goes back up. We do have another ad break coming up very shortly in like a minute, so I'm just impressed with the amount that we've gotten done in this short amount of time. Considering how many pals we've caught. We haven't done much story-wise, but that's okay. Like, I wanted to be able to catch as many pals as possible. There's a teleport right there. I can go back home. Thank God. So I'm going to do that. And then in about 30 seconds, we're going to have an ad. And by the time we come back from the ads, I will probably be back on my base. And we can continue from there. Because I have a bunch new pals to help me work. I'll have to craft up some beds. And maybe get some more stuff for them. Because I don't know if we'll have enough to make beds. So we will see. Let's go ahead and head home. There's a rare pal over there. Oh, I was far from home. Holy crap. I was Spider-Man far from home. All right, we'll be right back. Okay, so we're not quite back from the ads on Twitch yet, but almost there, about 15 seconds. So what we're going to be doing for this stream, for the rest of this stream, right now I'm going to try and prepare for the next like batch of like catching pals, going into a dungeon maybe. So welcome back from ads. I just noticed we're back. I was just kind of explaining for the VOD later and just in general, what we're gonna do is kind of like regroup and go out and maybe do like a dungeon or just build up our base a little bit more. Just kind of build up our basis of existing. But what I want to do is make a couple more beds. Because I think that would be a good idea. Maybe. Maybe. I'm gonna repair this real quick. Because it does need to get repaired every so often. Okay, so I need to make some cloth for the rest of the things that I'm doing. There's going to be some other stuff I'm going to need cloth for, but for sure I'm going to need to make a PAL equipment station or workbench, and that's going to help me with certain PALs. They actually have like attachments. So like the Fox Sparks, the Firefox that I just bought, has like a bazooka thing, but you have to have like a carrier for it. Stuff like that. So let me go ahead. I think I'm gonna put it alongside the repair bench. It's like Warframe. It takes literal time to finish. Okay. You guys heal. And I'm gonna actually deploy you. And you. Why not? Look at you go. Oh, why are you sleeping on the floor? It's because I don't have enough beds. Look at him! He's so round! I love it. I love him. Look at him. Alright, let's get some beds for them. We need more wood. Okay, let's do that. Let's do that. That's not too hard. Also, welcome back from ads. Hope you guys had amazing ads. I didn't have any because I'm the streamer here. But, ads are ads. I like them. I like it, Picasso. Alright, we'll get more beds. Because we have 4 pals deployed, we need 4 beds for them to be able to rest. Because if they don't have a bed to rest on, then they don't feel well and they can't help. They can't do anything. Hey, you could wake up now. Go to bed. I also need to get them some sort of rest and relaxation situation going. They're awake! Yay! And now they're grazing. So now I'll probably get milk and stuff like that. Alright, put the wood away. Put the stone away. Any ores? Not really. Alright, so the next batch of things we need to get done is a logging site, a stone pit, and a crusher. I don't have those unlocked, but essentially what they do is help you get, excess wood and stone, and it's continuous. I'm going to see about building a Melpaka saddle, the Fox Sparks harness, and I think I'll just do a, Hmm. Yeah, I think that's gonna have to be it for now because I don't have much else unlocked, so. Alright, Pal Spheres acquired. And then for those pits. Pits. I need 50 wood. I have 14. I need 10 palladium fragments. So I'm going to need to gather wood to get more wood, but the beauty of that is that it will be good to go once it's set up. I'll have pals be able to work it. I don't know if the pals that I have can work a field thing like that, so we'll see. Is my food supply low? Kinda, yeah, let's put some more berries. Milk! Aquatic pal fluids. I do not like the sound of that. So what I'm going to do is put some of the pal related stuff that I get from the farm here, like wool or stuff like that. I'm gonna uncheck it real quick. Production goods? No. Pal materials, yes. Ingredients, yes. I think that's good. And then we'll just stick some seeds in here. That's about it, I think. I have a lot of stuff in my inventory. I want to make sure it's not weighing it down. Mozzarella meat, let's do that. A whole steak, I love that. I love that so much. Alright, so for the stone one, I'll need 10 platypus. Let's set up the stone one first. Because I think it'll be a little easier to do. I do have a water pal, but I don't think she's working that right now because she's actually grazing. So I'm gonna have to capture. Oh wait, no, I have Krojiro. I just don't have enough pals to do the. Oh wait, no, I do. Let's do. Pangolin should be able to, right? Theoretically speaking. Theoretically speaking. This bed's for you, buddy. It's always a nice in-between thing where you're just waiting for your craft to be done. Is that Depresso? Depresso's here. Alright, we gotta pause real quick. There's some Depressos right there. Nice. And there's an egg just sitting here. Nice. Alright. Back to what I was originally doing. I was originally doing something. Now I have to go back to what I was doing because I got distracted. Nice. Okay. Oh, they can drink their own milk. That's cool. Alright. What was I doing? Alright, so I need to get more wood and platinum fragments. Oh shit. Carrying too much stuff. Okay, so automated tree and stone pits. We're gonna do the wood one first. Right here, I want to say. And then we're gonna do the stone one kind of like here. I think that's a good spot for them. And then we'll have them work on building that. And that way my rusher doesn't have to like literally rush over to any like one spot to do any mining, because this mining spot will be here. Look at them go. They're so hard at work. So how's it going? How's everybody doing? How's work? What have you all been up to? If you feel like sharing. Speed this up a bit. All right, done. Very good. Alright, we can make the saddle for the Rushore, but I'm not going to do that right now. I kind of want to see... We have to build a crusher. Oh. Where is that? That's down here. Don't have it unlocked yet. Get the fire arrows unlocked, I guess. I know, he's so hard at work. Look at him go. Love that for him. He's committed, okay? He knows what he wants. He knows what to do. Let's see about I know, right? Okay. Look at him go. Look at that penguin go. He's like, I have a rock. I'm so happy. Alright, so the plan is I am gonna create more pal spheres real quick. Do I have enough? Yeah. Let's go ahead and that away. Put that in there, and then there. Nope, that doesn't go in there. Well, we can at least put the Palladian fragment in there. I think it's time to put another chest somewhere. Let's just check all. I'm gonna put some of the, like, odds and ends in here. Whatever that means. Just things that don't really fit elsewhere. For now. And then... gotta repair our stuff. I'm very happy and pleased that when you need materials from a chest, it'll just take the materials from the chest. You don't have to really worry about it that much. Okay, we have not that many pal spheres. I think that's gonna be okay. But I would like to collect more stuff to make pal spheres. My goal, actually, I want to go ahead and start doing... if I can do a dungeon, do a dungeon. If that's not in my wheelhouse at this moment, maybe not. I think I'm only like level 7, I want to say. What level am I? 7. I'm literally level 7 with 670 HP. So we can do a dungeon. We don't have to do a dungeon, but we can. Here's more of those Melpakas coming in. Very nice. Very nice. They're avoiding me. Typical. Wait, there's something I can do before we leave. There's something I should do before we leave, which is if I do the craft an axe and pickaxe, even though I already have them, there's gonna be a required quest on the, like, tutorial to make a parachute. I'm thinking I should do that, actually. So let me go ahead and do the do. Do. What do you mean I can't make another axe 'cause I ain't got no wood? That's crazy to me. How dare you? It's okay, that's why I have these logging spots. There's always wood right here. Nice. I got wood. I do. Okay. What do you mean pick up fallen stone? I've done that. Truly, genuinely, I did that already. But I'll do it again, just for you. Awesome. Okay. So, I'll run over here real quick. Ooh, these don't fit in here. That's okay. I can take these out. There we go. Wants me to bind some blue nodes, which is fine because they're nearby. This is why you don't skip the tutorial. By any means, you should never skip a tutorial. Okay. I don't need to eat right now. Don't tell me to eat because I have hunger bar issues, because I do not. But you know what? For tutorial reasons, capture land ball. I did that already. Tutorial needs to catch the hell up. Valley, mushroom. Val is seeing things. Alright. It wants me to capture 3 land balls specifically. So here's what I'm gonna do. Since I know where the land balls are, I'm gonna teleport to where they are. Because there's also some pals I did not capture yet. Like the chicken, for example. I didn't capture the chicken yet. Or the cat, for that matter. Get in the ball, bro. Perfect. Nice. Are we serious? Wasted 2 balls from that. There you go. Okay, that's done. Gonna run this way. Launch pad myself. Whee! What is down there? I must know. I must know what is down here. It's probably gonna kill me. I'm not gonna lie to you. Oh wait, no, there's a kind of a spot we can go here. Oh, this is the starting area. My bad. I knew that. I knew that. I was testing y'all. Clearly we all failed because what the fuck? Did the chest respawn? Because that would be cool. It did not. But what's down there? That's what I want to know. Because I don't see where those stairs are coming from. Jesus. Just kill yourself. It's fine. Ooh, another frag bomb. Another schematic. Is there anywhere I can turn these schematics in? Because I am collecting them like Pokemon. Oh, maybe I shouldn't say that. Get in the ball, damn it. Two of them. Two of them. Two chickens. Ooh, a dungeon. Do you think we can do it? Do you think we can survive it? I don't know if we can, honestly. Well, we can try. I don't mind trying. If you do play this game and you see, like, piles of junk like this, they are, gathering points. Specifically like this. They're like shipwreck, like, crap. Okay, got some dog coins. There's also this thing. These things are good because you can level up with them later on. So make sure to collect them if you see them. I mean, if you're like one of those people that collects things without knowing what it is, then this game is going to be great for you because there's a lot of stuff to collect. And pretty much all of it is useful from what I gather. However, I have no idea what everything does. So if you ask me, I'm not going to know. I've gotten to like level 12 in this game, which isn't very far. Alright, is this dungeon of a level that I can comfortably do? Because I'm like level 7. Level 13, no. If I had someone with me, then yes. But I do not have someone with me. Ugh. Whee! Whoa. Whee! Where is this? I've noticed upon playing this game that there's a lot of areas with like temples or like what was left of a temple sort of situation. I don't know if this is supposed to be a temple or what, but I find that really fascinating. Ouch. I should stop jumping to my death. That would probably be a good idea. Mm-hmm. Yep. And now I don't have to say any of that because Luna said it. So yeah, there's if you're playing co-op, yes, obviously that you could have somebody focus on one task while the one person focuses on the other. It really just depends on your play style and what the other one wants to do. For the play file that me and Luna have been doing, I think we've been doing, like, taking turns on focusing on, like, kind of focusing on the base itself and also, leveling up our pals and stuff like that. So you can also share stuff. It doesn't have to be split, obviously. Oh, look at your little face. You're so happy and innocent. It was stuck at 93 for a long time. Holy shit. Let's try that again. What the hell? Alright, so let's go this way. Alright, alright. I'm gonna spend the rest of the stream just trying to get back home, aren't I? There is a teleporter up that way, so I'm gonna try and get to it. If I can. Let's see if I can. Oh my god. This again. I'm gonna have to climb up this way, aren't I? Oh, it's these guys. Nice. Oh, I see. Well, thank you for still having me on. Ooh, an egg! Let me get that. Oh my god. Oh my god. Whee! Alright, I've climbed up, finally. Where am I? Okay, back this way. Alright, right. I'm gonna make it back to teleporter so I can teleport back to my base and go to bed because it's dark. So like a couple of like really minor complaints is like one of the main things is like there isn't really a sense of time besides it gets dark at night. So you don't really know how long it's been nighttime until it's morning. If that makes sense. Just made some salsa with old habaneros in the fridge. Oh! Sounds delicious. I actually would love to have some salsa right now. It's so good when you make it yourself. It's not the same when you buy it from the store. I mean, I think that's true of a lot of things, but honestly, I love that for you. That's awesome. I love that you garden. I mean, a little bit extra spice never hurt anybody. It's good for the sinuses, right? Gardening and gardening, exactly. Alright, we made it to the teleporter, yay! That took way longer than I wanted it to. Alright, let's head back to the base. And then we'll, I think it's already almost morning. That's the funny part. We're gonna sleep in our bed real quick. So it's morning. Do a nice little stretch. Crack all our bones because we're old as shit. Alright. Girl, stop Tomb Raidering the walls. I mean, it's your house. Do whatever you want, but Jesus Christ. Alright, so we're gonna put some pals away. We're gonna put away these extra lamb balls, because who needs that many? I'm gonna keep Krojiro with me. And Depresso with me. And I think that's about it. Because I can't get any more from there. Excuse me, I do need to craft more arrows, though. That's for damn sure. I have unused stat points. Look at him go. He's helping me, I think. He's just a little penguin. He's helping me. Awesome. Oh, he's so happy with himself. That's so cute. Alright, we do need to build a crusher. Can we do that yet? No, because we don't have it unlocked. I'm going to use my points to increase my... Let's just do stamina. I think that's easy. Technology. Do we have points? Yes, we do. We can build the crusher. Nice. A wooden gate, defense wall, hanging trap, a fireplace. Very nice. I think for now I'm just gonna save my points because I don't think I need all that. Milling slash crushing. I need a bunch of wood from that, so gotta go back to the trees. I didn't even see how much it said I needed. Is that bad? I was just like, I just know I need a whole bunch. So let me just stand here and do a whole bunch. So I really wanted to do a dungeon, and I realized the dungeons are like level 12 and up. So maybe next time I stream this, if I stream this again, which I probably will, we'll go ahead and do some more stuff. But this is the base gameplay for Palworld. You basically just set up your base, you get your stuff together, you set up your logging, you set up your forest, you set up basically the same way you would with Minecraft. You make sure you have everything put together, and then you build stuff. And it's pretty nice because I get the Minecraft and Pokemon experience in one. Way back when I was more heavily into Minecraft, I did like there was a Minecraft mod where you could have your own Pokemon. So it was Minecraft, but with Pokemon. And I really, really, really liked it. There had been many changes to the mod itself, and it kept kind of like losing its spark, basically, because people were trying too hard to make it accessible to all the Pokemon. And I get that. I want to see more Pokemon in there, but it just seemed to be too much work, I guess, to do right. But this kind of fills that void for me. Hydrate reminder. Thank you for the hydrate reminder. Please also hydrate. Let me go do that. Let me cook some food. Because we be needing food. Food is good for you. Keeps you from being hungry. Hot milk. Okay. Anybody want some hot milk? No? Why not? What the fuck is going on in here? Oh, that's what. Okay. Well, that was something. Just got wrecked, my guy. Alright, so we do need to craft a parachute. Parachute is 10 wood, 8 cloth, or 2 cloth, rather. So I need to go get more wood. It's just a constant wood battle. We need wood always. That's what... No, never mind. So the parachute is really useful. There's going to be a lot of areas where you're going to need to jump and kind of go over certain platforms, and it does help you get through the game a little bit faster. So next time I stream this, I don't know when I'm going to stream this again, but we will do more work in it. It won't just be me setting up my farms. I do want to do like more like dungeons and stuff like that on stream. I think that would be more fun. Tomorrow for try a game, I'm not really sure what we're trying, so you'll know when the stream starts, but that's pretty much all I can really say at this point in the game. I did not plan it all this week. I was just like, fuck it, we stream. Fuck it, we ball. Excuse me. Alright. That is not enough wood. It never is. We need a crusher, right? 50, and we also need platinum fragments for that. Oof. Why would you do this to me? I don't think you get platinum fragments from this thing, but actually... Well, we can at least make the parachutes. Let's do that first. ADHD is so bad these days. Let's make the parachute, because that's going to help us a lot. Once you craft certain things like this, it automatically goes into your equipment slots, so you don't have to worry about equipping it separately, which I find really, really useful. Okay, already equipped. And then there is actually nearby a, area with a lot of these, like, crystals, platinum crystals, which is really, really nice. So you just jump, and jump. Alright, and now I've unlocked the Find the Settlement, which I have already, so I can just teleport over there when I'm ready. Which isn't going to be anytime soon. I think I need to get better gear going. Maybe get more platinum pal spheres going too. Because I only got 5. Right. Alright. Okay. Do we got berries? No. Definitely gonna need to set up the farm a little bit better. Maybe have somebody maintaining it. You can do automatic farming with like water and grass pals, but I think it's specific ones that work better for it. The fuck's happening over there? Well, at least I know my stuff is safe. Jesus Christ. Minor injury, no! It's okay. We'll help him later. Okay. Cloth. Why are there two different cloth outfits? At least I have an endless supply of pork. Jesus Christ. Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to switch out this guy and put celery in here. Because I think celery would be able to help with the... Yep, there she goes. She'll probably help with the watering also for that. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just like getting distracted by every sort of thing. Alright, base upgrade can't happen yet until I have 46 more pieces of wood. So I don't know which one of my pals is best of that. So I'm gonna assume it's the Cativa guy. We're gonna take out Rushore real quick and we're gonna put Cativa in. Because Cativa might actually... Oh, what are you doing? Oh, you're repairing the house? Thank you. I think Cativa can actually do all that, so... Cativa might be able to get me more wood, so... Let's hope he can do that. She can do that. There we go. Okay. Sounds good to me. Alright. So we're gonna just leave it there. We do have a few more minutes left of stream, so I'm probably just gonna spend that time yapping. So that has been Palworld. That was our morning Monday message. There's nothing I need to really say beyond that it is $21 right now until the 23rd. I find this game extremely fun, especially in co-op spaces. Like if you have someone to play this with, I would recommend that before I recommend playing it by yourself. But you can play it by yourself. It is completely and utterly single player, but you can do so multiplayer, and it works exactly the same. You can do quests together, you can do dungeons together. If you catch a pal that your friend wants, or your friend catches a pal that you want, you can trade it between you. But again, it does require a lot of crafting and gathering and stuff like that. Your pals do help you a lot, but there's still a lot of work that you have to do because it's very much like Minecraft in that sense. So I mentioned before, we do have a Discord. If you've been watching and lingering and you don't really want to join a Discord, that's okay. But if you do want to know when I'm streaming next, that's unfortunately the best place to know when I'm streaming. My schedule is technically up on Twitch, I think. If it's not, I'll fix that. Um, yeah, minus... I mean, like in Minecraft, you do that too. You do hit the trees before you get an axe. You punch the trees to get wood. So, um, but yeah, my server's technically the best place to get at least the notification of either if I'm streaming that day, you'll know, it'll send a notification out that I'm live, or my schedule is there, but also information on how to book from me is also up there. These are where you can find my paid readings. However, I don't know why it links twice. However, I am setting up an email for just simply doing free readings because I know people want a reading but they don't feel like paying for one, or they can't afford to pay for one. That will be coming up soon. I don't know how soon, but soon. I'm working on it, but there's still some kinks that I'm working through. And also I will say I do have a YouTube that I'm doing my one deck one readings on. That is going to be the best place also to find VODs of these streams. Um, I will also be posting more content of my tarot stuff in the near future when I'm able to. This week is another one deck, one reading. Those happen every Wednesday. So, going forward, the thing with tarot readings is that I really do enjoy them and I do want to continue doing them, but I don't want this ever to be a space where I'm doing them because I've just decided pretty solidly that doing live readings is just not for me. I've thought about it, I've flipped back and forth, and I don't think I'm going to be doing it ever. And especially if I change my mind, it's not going to be anytime soon. Like there's a chance I'll change my mind, but I still don't think it's really for me. So if you'd like a reading from me, a private reading from me, the information's there. We will be getting the free readings link up soon. But that is pretty much all I have to say for this information for stream. Um for tomorrow's try a game, I will probably going back to Warframe to continue the MSQ because I've been really wanting to stream it. I did do some of the MSQ offline, just so I could kind of keep up with like because it's just like any other game. Every MSQ has the main plot points and then has like kind of filler stuff of like defeat all these enemies and do all these things. But then I hit a point last night in the Warframe MSQ where I was like meeting people, meeting new characters, and I'm so happy with the new characters I just met. Otak and Lloyd, I think their names are. Really great. Thank you so much, Elsie, for being here. Hell yeah. I'm still nursing my cotton candy, so it'd be nice to have another one, right? Yeah, more Warframe. So thank you guys for being here. I think what's important about I think what's important about that message from this morning is to just remember that sometimes the things on your mind matter more than you think they do. It's hard to organize what thoughts to prioritize, especially when there's a lot going on, but make sure you give yourself ample time to sit down and adjust one thing at a time. You got this. I believe in you. Thank you guys so much for being here. I will see you all tomorrow, and take care. Bye bye. Okay, bye.